Okay, here's part 2 of the story. So, he's on his way to the trading post, remember? Alright. The trading post was a jolly place, and the traders greeted Pierre merrily. They counted his furs, they weighed the skins, and they gave him a lot of money for them. So the things he hunted, they bought them off him. Pierre went to a store to spend his money. From a pleasant lady bear, he bought some pans to cook with, because he needed a new frying pan, you see. I need a guitar to sing to, for I live alone, said Pierre. So he bought a guitar. There is something else I need. Now what could it be, said Pierre. If you live all alone, you need company, said the lady bear. She's right, thought Pierre. So the very next day, Pierre Bear made the lady bear his wife. He tucked her into his sledge with his new guitar and his pots and pans, and away they went over the snow to his cabin. It was very nice to have Mrs. Pierre Bear around the cabin. She hung her bonnet on the new hat rack, and it looked very gay. That means happy. She cooked a fine supper in the new pots and pans. When Pierre strummed his guitar and sang, Mrs. Pierre giggled and clapped, and they lived happily all year long. Then one day, spring came to the north. The snow melted and dripped from the windows. Wild flowers bloomed on the roof of the cabin. But, best of all, spring brought a little baby bear to Mrs. Pierre Bear. He was round and funny and full of fun, and oh, how they loved him. Oh, look at him. Now Pierre never goes fishing alone, for the baby bear goes with him. Daddy and the son. One day, Pierre Bear decided he needed new fur coats for the whole family, so he and little Pierre paddled in their little boats through the thundering ocean to the place where the fur seal lived. They hunted for the biggest, wildest, furriest seal. They found him, and they shot him. Bang! For Pierre and little Pierre were two great hunters. They took the seal skin back to their cabin. Pierre dried the skin and cut it into sleeves and such. Then, with her bone needle, Mrs. Pierre sewed them all coats. They were the finest coats in the north. They should be, said Mrs. Pierre Bear proudly, for you are the two greatest hunters of all the north. The end. There you go.